Hi guys, welcome back to Salt and Light. My name's Kev and I'm building a Dudley Dix Design 47-foot catamaran here in Japan, and also a 3.2 metre Spirited Designs little tender to go on the back. Well, we arrived back from Australia on a couple of days ago, welcomed back into Toyama with some snow, which was unexpected, but anyway, it's still a little bit chilly here at the moment. So I'm not going to jump into the catamaran just yet. I'm just going to continue on with the little tender. I've got my heaters. I've got my heaters going to try and warm up the area around the boat. So give the resin the best opportunity to do its thing. So before I went on holidays, we were able to get the tender pieces all fixed onto to the frame, to the mould, and also a little bit of resin onto some of the joints, and we're able to get the transom glued on as well. So today I'm going to go through all the rest of the joints. So all of the joints have a small gap, which is we'll be able to paint resin into that and then fill that with a thickened epoxy, and then over the top of that we'll later on, after we sand it and make it nice and smooth, we'll also then put some fiberglass tabbing over the top of those joints. So today's objective is to try and get all of the joints painted with resin and get some thickened epoxy into them. Hope you enjoy this video. So one of the other things I wanted to try and do this week was to look at some of the cabinetry work, especially in the port head here. But in the process of looking at the cabinetry, I realised I need to work out how big the door is going to be, so I can work out how far I can come out with the cabinetry. So in trying to work out how far I can bring this cabinet out, I need to work out how big the door is going to be and how far it's going to swing open. So I need to get the door made in this area. You know, I did have a piece, there was a piece on here that was part of this wall. Yesterday I cut that off and sanded that down because it was on an angle, which would have meant that the door would not have been able to close properly. So I'm going to replace that with another piece of timber that will allow the door to hinge as flat as it can. The door is going to have a curve to it because this wall is, as you can see, the wall is curved. So I want to get the door keep this radius. So as it opens, yeah, it's going to come and swing around, and I want it to open up as far as it can. As I was looking at the door, I realised that the cutout was just a bit high, didn't match the door in the bulkhead. So I'm just going to add a couple of pieces. I'll make that door height a little bit lower. One of the other things that I'll need to do is, once I've got this piece fixed in, is to look at how I'm going to create the radius into those corners, just to make the doors look the same. So the door going through the bulkhead and the door going into the bathroom will look the same. So not sure how I'm going to do that just yet, but I'm sure it will come to me in the very near future. When I cut this piece out for this door, there were a couple of 18mm battens that were used to create the shape, the curve. And I had a couple of those still lying around, so I've repurposed those to be able to help in creating the little dropper that will make the door height right. So I've just taken a relief angle off this to allow the door, the hinges to open up further. Be able to go, let the door open right up against the side here. right, well that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please leave a comment, and we will be getting back into the main structure of the catamaran really soon, and we'll see you then.